Hello, Potato, and welcome to Weekend Magic for February the 17th, 2024. We've got ourselves two lovely little items to look at this week, but first, the news, such as it is. And there's a big bit of news. I mean, if you care about Disney stuff, you probably already know what it is. And indeed, I meant to talk about it last week. I knew about it. I meant to talk about it, but this may surprise you. I don't write scripts or notes or anything for these videos. I know it seems so wonderfully professional and well thought out that you could not tell that the only time I've ever had a script have been the Storytime videos back during the quarantine logs, and I believe one video way back in the beginning, video number 10, the Kinder Egg video. I did have a script for the beginning of it because there were some things I wanted to specifically cover in talking about Kinder Surprise. But yeah, since then it's been all just off the cuff, and there's a couple reasons for that. The first being that a lot of what I'm doing is experiential. I can't script how I'm going to feel about the new flavor of Coke or a new packet of imported crisps. I have no way of knowing what I'm going to think about them ahead of time. And the other is that I'm lazy. I'm just about as void of motivation as I am intelligence. But anyways, the big thing this week is that Shop Disney is no more. There is no more shopdisney.com. On Tuesday night, on the 13th, on Valentine's Day Eve, shopdisney.com went dark. It was gone. No more Shop Disney. But fear not, because on the 14th, we had a brand new DisneyStore.com. Now, you might be wondering, well, what did they upgrade? The answer to that is not a sodding thing. They've changed nothing other than the name of the site. Same merchandise, sorted in the same way, same search functions, same making you put codes in for free shipping and Disney Visa discounts and all that stuff, so that way they could maybe, get a few more bucks out of you by you forgetting to add your discount code when you went to check out. And just to make sure we did understand how nothing was changing, I mentioned last week we made our first order from Disney for the year. We finally made it all the way through January, finally in February broke down and ordered something. And just to let us know that nothing was changing, they just didn't ship us half of our order. They said they did, and then didn't. Turns out we'd ordered 4 things. I thought we had ordered more. Unfortunately, the thing that I had wanted to order, we didn't order, and it is now sold out, and I'm keeping an eye on it. It's limited release. It's not limited. It's limited release. And so, there's always a possibility they could restock it and get another shot at it. But yeah, technically we ordered 5 things, but one of them was a D23 item, so was coming separately anyways. There was supposed to be 4 things in the box. We get the box, we open the box, there's only 2 things in the box. And so we contact them. We actually received it on the 13th, so trying to request help from them was a little tricky. There actually was a way around to still get to the guest support portion of the site. But turns out one of the things we'd ordered was a limited, I don't know if it was limited edition or limited release, but it also sold out. And so they give us the option of getting a refund for it. I don't know what the alternative to getting a refund would be if they're not going to come up with one for us. So I'm not going to just let them keep the $25. So I don't know why it was an option, but no, and traditional Shop Disney, keeping the spirit of Shop Disney alive, they offered nothing to make good for it. No discounts, no store credits, no free shipping codes, not a sausage. You don't get your stuff. Lol, sorry. So, and I've said before, I mean, why should they? Why should they do anything? They can look and see that, oh, you guys shop buying stuff from us for years. You're not going to stop. So we don't need to do anything for you. And then, let's face it, they're right. But it's disappointing. It's disappointing that the inaugural day of DisneyStore.com was them not fulfilling an order. Well, anyway, it's nice to see, though, that Disney has realized that there's value in that Disney Store name that doesn't exist in the Shop Disney name. And, that explains why, right before they shut the Disney stores down, they opened, the Disney stores and Targets. And then they, immediately upon shutting the stores down, released those DisneyStore mini toy things. I've done them on here before. I've done them for like the last 2 Easters. I'll probably do some more this Easter too. And yeah, so DisneyStore exists again more fully, not in store form, which is funny though. Looking at their Facebook page on the 14th, pretty much every comment on the post about the changing of the name, because they didn't say anything about it on there. There were emails sent out to some people letting them know that it was going to change to DisneyStore.com, but they didn't put anything on their Facebook page until they actually made the change. Indeed, for a while on Wednesday, they still said Shop Disney, but the page was titled Disney Store. They just didn't have stuff ready to go, I guess. But like almost every comment, at least on Wednesday, was, okay, now please reopen the stores. So yeah, a lot of people would like to see the store more than the website, but I don't feel like that's going to happen. But I do have another big thing that was not announced. We knew it was coming again, but officially got pictures of it, official release pictures of it this week. And that's from Lego, and that is the Snow White's cottage set. And I have to say, that looks really good. You get the cottage, you get the wishing well, you get Snow White's coffin, you get minifigures for Snow White, the prince, the witch. Not the evil queen version of her, but the witch version. I think we have the evil queen from like the collectible minifigures though. And all 7 dwarves. It's going to be about, I think, 2,200 pieces and cost, I believe it's at about $220. And it comes out in just like 3 weeks. It comes out officially on March the 4th. I am guessing it'll come out for VIPs on March the 1st. But the official release is March the 4th, along with a number of Star Wars items. I think I talked about them already in a previous, like last week, maybe week before. So yeah, there's some good Lego stuff coming out. I'm not sure. We're definitely going to get the Snow White's cottage, but I'm not sure who is going to put it together. If I'll do it and it'll be a video, or my wife will do it. I think she's already got an idea of where she wants to put it. So it's possible she'll grab that one and put it together herself, and maybe we'll do a weekend magic looking at it like we did her castle. All right, that's enough. I've been complaining for like almost 10 minutes now. Let's move on to the things this week. So I mentioned in last week's video that the Disney home stuff had been released on the, at the time, Shop Disney, now DisneyStore.com website. And my wife showed amazing restraint by only ordering 2 things from the collection, at least so far. And that's what we're gonna look at this week. We have actually opened them already, mostly because they're both breakable things, and Disney does have a history with us and breakable things. So we thought we would double check, since we already had problems with half of our shipment being missing to begin with, we would double check to make sure these things were okay. And it seemed like they were. But now let's take a better look at them. Actually take them out of the box so that she can, you know, actually put them to use. And take a good look at them. I think I've got this faced the wrong way. Yeah, just 2 things. These are both her items. They're not things that I would normally be into. But the first is the propagation station. I would actually love to see the home store in downtown Disney right now to actually see all this new stuff in person. But sadly, that's not in the cards. So yeah, this appears to be, to me, I don't know if they're meant to be like bud vases, like you just would put single stems in them, or if you actually are meant to use this for like doing seedlings. I've seen things like this, like in Target's Magnolia collection has had something similar to this, only not Mickey, obviously, that had like 3 test tubes in it. That again, I'm not sure if it's for like starting a plant, because I mean propagation kind of makes it seem to me like it would be, or if it's for like putting single stems in, because like, I think you could probably do either one. But yeah, I don't know all that much from the gardening, so that's why they're not for me. But it is nice. It feels pretty sturdy. It's nice and wood. Let's get the noisy stuff out of the way here. There we go. That's better. And take a look at it. Yeah, it's good, sturdy, solid wood. We do have essentially test tubes. There's some like plastic on these, I guess, to keep it from rubbing too much in shipping. But nothing appears to be broken. That's good. Some more packaging here in the back just to keep it from, I guess, again, making like too much contact in shipping. Let's pull that out. Why not? That made kind of a cool noise, didn't it? Kind of reminds me of one of those bamboo fountain things from like spas. Yeah, we have 3 Mickey heads, not very well hidden Mickeys at all. This stuff looks a little, I don't know how well it shows on camera. From my point of view, the left side of each of the Mickeys seems a little, I don't know, a little rough and jagged. It's the right side if you turn it this way. But I suppose, I don't think most people even notice that. It's just me being picky. It's on the bottom here. Disney, made in China. Nothing terrible. We do have some little felt feet there to keep it from scratching up your table, so that's good. So yeah, again, I don't know what she's going to do with this. It definitely feels like an indoor thing. So that's why I wonder if it's just like for putting single like stems in. But again, propagation to me makes it feel like you should be like propagating, like growing things in it. But it's nice, it feels quality. The glass is a little bit thicker than I thought it would be. I kind of thought this would be a little, it's pretty thin. Like I wouldn't buy like drinking glasses that are this thickness because the rock biter hands here. But it's thicker than I kind of thought it would be. I thought they would be much more delicate looking and feeling. These don't look, they could be a little thicker, but they don't look like super, super delicate. So that's nice. So that's her first item. And here is her second item. Again, it's breakable. We have checked it just to make sure it's in one piece. And it was. And that is a vase. Yes, much less packaging on this one. Now, again, hopefully it shows up on camera. But we do have some Mickeys here in this little like viney pattern circling the entirety of the vase with Mickeys in the center of it, kind of like a Zen garden sort of a look to it, like someone just has dragged the rake calmingly, gently around the vase to create a peaceful, relaxing appearance. But it's pretty deep. It does. You actually could plant. It's not a vase, it's actually a pot, because there's actually a plug stop in the bottom here. So you could take that out and put like a plant that you're actually going to grow in this. I'm not, it's in there pretty well. I probably did a push out from the inside. But yeah, that's good. That means it's got drainage. So if you wanted to grow an actual plant in there, you could very easily do that. Not a toy, decorative item only. Well, yes. It's amazing you need to say that. And then like different websites. So interesting. I didn't ever realize that. It's been, I guess, been DisneyStore in Europe for a while. Because it says DisneyStore.eu on there. But this still says shopdisney.com. I wonder how long we'll be seeing things come in still saying Shop Disney on them instead of DisneyStore.com. Or if they've, I feel like they probably haven't planned it super well in advance, because for some reason when it comes to merchants, comes to the website, at least in particular, it seems that they don't really think things through very far in advance. The parks, they plan stuff out for decades. Those plans frequently change, but they do plan them out for decades. But yeah, for the website, it does seem like it's all very slapdash. But it's nice, it's got a good solid feel to it. Ooh, that's a good sound. That resonates nicely. It won't resonate so well once you put a plant in it, but it resonates nicely right now. So I suspect as time goes on, we will probably end up with some more things from the home collection, but this is what she thought needed to be done straight off. I'm guessing these are the items that she wanted the most, or at least in the price range she was looking at, wanted the most, and I wanted to get before they sold out, which, hey, she did. They're here. They're now part of our personal collection. And yeah, well, they're not things that I would get. They are nice things, and I'll be interested to see what she does with them. But that's going to wrap us up for this week. Couple new Disney home items, and maybe mourn shopdisney.com, but don't mourn it too much, because DisneyStore.com is the same store. It's the same with a new name, no changes, no differences, no improvements to be sure. But also, hopefully, not any worse. So I hope you found this all interesting or entertaining. If you did, go ahead, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.